Hello, I'm Chris Williams from Read Comics They're Bad For You, the name of my YouTube channel. Or if you're watching this on BitChute, the name of my BitChute channel is Comic Freak. Today we're going to be reading this article. Rise of Skywalker editor opens up on rushed production, agrees film is fan service. It's a struggle. It affected everything J.J. Abrams' longtime editor Marianne Brandon says of rushing to meet the December 20th release date. So let's dig into this article and see how Disney screwed up Star Wars Episode 9. Most critics agree that Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is a disappointing final to the 9-film Skywalker saga, and many have been wondering since the film's December 20th release whether or not it would have been stronger had the production been given more time to breathe. While appearing on the Rough Cut podcast via the playlist, Rise of Skywalker editor Marianne Brandon admitted the film's production was rushed, which made for a challenging editing process. Brandon is a Rise of Skywalker director, J.J. Abrams' longtime editor, having worked with him on TV's Alias, Plus, Mission Impossible 3, Star Trek, and Star Wars The Force Awakens, among other projects. We were definitely trying to figure out a lot of stuff, Brandon said about the sped-up editing process. It's a struggle. It affected everything. About a third of the way through, Lucasfilm president Kathy Kennedy was like, JJ has got to spend more time in the cutting room. And I knew that wasn't going to happen, not with the schedule that we were on, not with what we were dealing with on a daily basis. He was just exhausted at the end of the day. According to Brandon's estimates, the Rise of Skywalker crew had 3 months less to work on the latest Star Wars movie than was the case for Force Awakens. Disney set a December 20th, 2019 release date for the movie that could not be moved, forcing Brandon to edit on set so the production schedule was maintained. I suggested I cut on the set. We had 2 tinted rooms, so I just went wherever JJ was, usually 10 feet away from the camera. Wherever the camera was, Brandon said, and I just mobilely cut in between takes. JJ could sit down with me and we could go over things. You know, with the recent rumors, how they said Disney was intentionally trying to sabotage The Rise of Skywalker? From Marianne's statement here, she pretty much confirms that. What with the crew of The Rise of Skywalker unable to work properly, it's no wonder this film came out so mediocre and bad. But in all honesty, what do you expect from Disney? They're money-grubbing leeches who'll do anything to save a buck. So basically discrediting J.J. Abrams like this when he goes over to work for Warner Media is just up their alley. As for the negative critical reception of The Rise of Skywalker, Brandon said, in a time when the whole world is polarized, it should not be a film that is polarizing. Basically, the message of the film is, hey, you know what? You can be bad and good can come into your life, and maybe if you're open-minded to it, extraordinary things can change your mind, and you have to believe there's always hope. One of the biggest complaints thrown at Rise of Skywalker is that the movie is pure fan service, which is not a claim Brandon will try to fight. Look, sure, it's fan service, the editor said, but if you don't service the fans, it would be, oh. He didn't go along with the history of Star Wars and what it all means. Alright, I really can't understand the last bit of this article. It just says, oh, and then it just stops. And then it goes and mentions the history of Star Wars out of nowhere. So I think the writer of this article just got bored and just said, write off a bunch of random words at Ernest just because she was probably getting fed up with this article. If you like this video, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube is going around unsubscribing people, so make sure you're still subscribed. If you're watching my videos but you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Bad For You, please subscribe to it. Then go over to BitChute and subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. Hit that bell for notifications, hit that like button, and leave some comments down below. Also, could you please share this video, share it on Reddit, share it on Twitter, and share it on Facebook. Share it anywhere you think it'll do the most good, because YouTube is not going around promoting their own YouTube creators anymore, and it would really help me if you could please share this video. Now listen closely. Keep checking back in all my future videos for more information on my upcoming independent comic book, Scumdogs. That's my daily plug. Well, I'm Chris Williams, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video or review.